What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video and a new episode of the Training for Victory series. We're back to Bodyworks Gym and myself and Nigel, and today is back day, mainly focusing on back fitness. So I'm going to take you guys through each of the exercises that we did. So the first one was the hammer strength high row. Beautiful equipment, man. I'm in love with this exercise, man. I'm not even joking. You know, it's not an exercise that I had the chance to do a lot until I moved to Wellingborough, because when I used to live in Milton Keynes, the only gym that had that was Atlas, and Atlas was quite far away from where I used to live. And the gym that I used to go on a regular, Pure Gym, Exercise for Less, Fit for Less, they did not have this type of equipment. So for me to be able to use this whenever I feel like it to use, which is 9 out of 10 back session, you guys will see me on this machine. You know, if you have this in your gym, definitely use it. If you don't have it, there's a lot of alternative for it, but this is something that I'll definitely do a separate video for you guys. So if you have this in your gym, once again, definitely involve that. And the other reason why I love it is because right now we're doing the high row with both arms, but you can also do it with single arm, just to make sure that you focus on each lat at a time, give 100% for each lat. And you know, definitely one of my favorite back exercise for your upper back, your upper lat. I absolutely love the feeling you have when you let the handle go all the way up. You can feel a good stretch on your lat, and I love the feeling when you bring the handle backward until your elbows are behind you, or until you feel that your back muscle are squeezed to the max. It is a beautiful feeling, man. So if you have this exercise, once again, I know I said it already, but definitely include that in your back session, and make sure that you pull with your elbows, not your biceps. And if you can, want the weight a little bit lower, make sure that when you squeeze, when you bring the handle towards you, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then let the handle go all the way up. Stretch your shoulders and stretch your lats, and then repeat the movement again. So we did 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. So that was the first exercise. Let's go. 1, 2, come on. How we go again? 1, 2, squeeze Alright guys, so the second exercise of the day is a combination of a bent over row straight to a deadlift movement. I absolutely love this exercise, you know. It looks easy, or it might look easy on the eye, but it's definitely harder than what it looks like. When it comes to deadlift, for me, I've been deadlift for over a year now. Not because I don't want to, just because I can't. You know, I'm a strong believer, even though I don't deadlift anymore, I'm a strong believer that deadlift is one of the key exercise, if you can do it, to do for back fitness. And deadlift not only involve your back, but it involve a lot of muscle group, you know. So that's why they usually say deadlift is the king of all exercises, you know. But unfortunately, I cannot deadlift at the moment. I'm currently taking care of my back by seeing physio and try to hopefully get my back to where it used to be, so this way, you know, I can get back to deadlift heavy like I used to do before. But that's a whole different story. But getting back to this exercise, bent over row with the deadlift movement. If you've never done this exercise, try to do it just with the bar, just for you to get used to the movement, and then slowly increase the weight. And the bent over row, you know, you can work different part of your back depending on how you pull the weight towards you. Alright guys, so if you were to pull the weight towards your chest, you'll be working more on your upper back muscle, but we already worked on the upper back muscle on the first exercise. So we're putting the weight closer to the waist, so this way we're working more on the mid back muscle, you know. And then the deadlift, if you guys don't know, that we work on the lower part of the back. And when we do the deadlift movement, you guys can see we're really squeezing at the top. You know, the back is a massive muscle, so we try to squeeze as much part of the back that we can. Even the traps get contracted, the traps get squeezed into it. So definitely give it a go if you never tried it. It looks hard, it's harder the way it looks like. So if you've never done it before, try with the bar only and then slowly increase the weight. So the first exercise, we work on the upper back, the upper lat. This one is a combination of the mid back and the lower back. So definitely give it a go. Yeah, come on. Squeeze out, that's it. Squeeze, squeeze. Yeah. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. Control that bar, man. Come on. Hold the grip tight. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. At least one more. Go on. Go on. The third exercise of the day was the T-bar row. Definitely one of my all-time favorite exercises for back. A couple of years ago I did a video and I did my top 5 exercises for back. Deadlift was on it, T-bar row was on it, and if you look at all the bodybuilders like Ronnie Coleman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jay Cutler, Phil Heath, you know, they were all known for having a well-developed back and a back that was, you know, really dense and thick, you know. If you look at the workout videos when they train back, T-bar row was most of the time included. So if you want to add some mass and thickness on your back, definitely involve the T-bar row, as long as obviously you don't have any pain on your back or injury that prevents you from performing this exercise, because obviously, as you guys can see, to perform this exercise you need to lean and bend forward a little bit and bend your knees slightly. So as long as you don't have anything stopping you from doing that, then definitely include this in your back session. So the T-bar row performed with the closed grip V-bar, focusing on the middle part of the back, sorry. And as you guys can see, we're using the 10 kgs instead of the 20s. The reason why is because the 10 kgs allow us to have a wider range of motion, because obviously the plates are smaller, so it doesn't touch the floor as quick as a 20 kg, and it doesn't touch our chest as quick as a 20 kg. So as a result, like I said, the wider range of motion allow us to stretch more as we bring the weight down, and allow us to squeeze more and better muscle contraction as we bring the weight back up. And the second reason why we use the 10 kg is because at the last set we did a drop down set, and let's say if you normally do 4 plates of 20s and you do a drop down set, you take 120, you take 120, you take another 20. But 4 plates of 20s, that's 8 plates of 10s. So let's say you do a drop down set with 10s, and the intensity level just increase, because you're taking 10 kg at a time, so it doesn't really feel like you're taking much. So every set, you're still in pain. Instead of taking 20 kg off, you're taking 10 kg off. The drop down set lasts longer, more pain, more intensity, more stress on the muscle, more muscle growth, more gains. So there's a reason why we're using the 10 kg. So it's not just to make you look heavier than what it is. So definitely give it a go. I mean, unless if you're one of those guys that usually do T-bar row with 8, 9, 10 plates of 20 kgs, then obviously that's heavy enough that you don't need to put no 10 kg. But if you like me, who normally maybe do 4, 5 or 6 plates, you can still use the 10 kg to make the T-bar row more intense on your last set for your drop down set. So definitely give it a go. Third exercise, T-bar row, working on the middle part of the back.
Come on, man. You got a long way to go yet. Come on, man. What did you just say to me? I only made you do 3 drop down sets.
Exercise number 4, dumbbell chest supported row, also known as the incline dumbbell row. Now, we did that instead of the normal one arm dumbbell row. The reason was because obviously, as it says on the name, chest supported. So we're using the incline bench to support ourselves. This way, it minimizes any bad form, it minimizes any swinging, it minimizes the use of the legs to be able to bring the weight up. So form is more strict doing it this way. So as a result, we focus more on the lats. You can really feel the lat as we bring the weight up. Squeeze the lat. In case you guys don't know, the lat is a massive portion of the back. So having a wide lat is one thing. Adding a lot of thickness on that lat will make your lat fully developed. So if you're competing, that will make a lot of difference. When the judges said, "Put a turn to your back," you want to put the competition game over. So that's what we're trying to do this year. So definitely include this exercise on your back day. Make sure that the bench is not inclined too high, because if not, it will just be awkward positioning. And don't make sure that it's not too low as well, because if not, your range of motion will be decreased. All right, which will be just you won't feel any benefit from this exercise. All right. And the other benefit as well of this, of doing the dumbbell chest supported row with the dumbbell, is because it allows you to, there's so many different grip variations that you can use. You can do it with overhand, underhand, or neutral grip. So we did the neutral grip, But feel free to switch different grip position just to keep the exercise fresh and challenging and more fun. So fourth exercise, dumbbell chest supported row, incline dumbbell row. Give it a go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Go on. So to complete this good session that we had, we finished the back day with the reverse grip cable row, and we used the underhand grip to target the lat width and thickness, okay, just to make sure to give that 3D look, like I said, that we can bring on stage to make the judges go crazy and kill the competition as soon as it's back pose. So last exercise, reverse grip cable row, and make sure, as you guys can see, By doing the underhand grip, we pull towards the bottom of the stomach. You know, we squeeze the back and then let the cable go and stretch out, and repeat again, squeeze the back. So make sure that we squeeze every rep that we do. Obviously, the last few sets, sometimes, you know, you feel that pain, but as long as you squeeze as much as you can, you know, that's all you can do. Give 100% for every rep. All right, guys. So once again, use the underhand grip to pull toward the bottom of the stomach. If you were, because you can do this using the other hand grip, but if you were to do this, you definitely bring the cable a lot higher than what we're doing now, almost to the chest level, and you won't be working the same part of the lats that we're working by doing the underhand grip. All right, guys. So we did 4 working sets and 8 to 12 reps, and then we did a drop down set at the last set, which I did not record, but just to let you guys know, that's what we did. So that's all the exercises that we did today. So just to say it all again: first exercise, hammer strength high row. Second exercise, bent over barbell row to a deadlift. Third exercise, T-bar row. Fourth exercise, support the chest dumbbell row, also known as the incline dumbbell row. And finally, to finish this day, reverse grip cable row, using the underhand grip to target the lat, the width and the thickness, you know, working on the bottom lat, the bottom part of the lat. All right, guys. So this is it. I mean, I'm not saying that this is the best way to work on the back fitness. I'm just showing the exercises that we did to work on the back fitness. There's so many different exercises that you can do. You know, back is a massive muscle. You know, there's a lot of different variations, a lot of different exercises. All right, but definitely give it a go. As always, like I always say, give it a go and let me know how it went. Hopefully you have the same pump that I had, and hopefully that will help you make some progress on your back the same way that it helped me over the last few years. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, you found this video informative and helpful. If you did, feel free to click the like button, feel free to share, feel free to subscribe, feel free to leave your comment. If there's anything else that you guys would like me to talk about throughout this series, I'll be more than happy to, you know, let me know. I'll be more than happy to make a video about it. Just let me know by leaving it in the comments, and I'll make a video for that. So thank you for watching. On to the next video. Stay motivated, keep working, and fitness. Peace.